We're live.
So we're gonna grab this today and hopefully get this mocked up.
What is that thing?
It looks like a supercharger. Isn't this a supercharger or is this a turbo?
I thought it was just a snail.
Something that's cool, whatever it is.
Welcome back to the 79 Pace Car build over here at Martin Brothers. Today we're going to be doing some turbo mock-up. So one out of the two turbos showed up from Precision. So we're going to be trying to mock things up down in this lower passenger side, looking at bracketry, how to suspend it, use of some heim joints if possible, and looking at one of the air-to-water intercooler setups that has come in, and just some overall fitment things. You're gonna see some nitty-gritty stuff there, and then also some random stuff around the shop. You guys will get some updates. Beautiful Impala showed up that's gonna get stripped down, so you guys will be able to see that.
It's rare that you get a car that's in this kind of shape, really, you know.
A little bit of this crazy coyote swap Bronco sitting here behind me, and over here you get to see Joe putting his touch on this Yamaha R1 track bike here.
You gotta just remember where all these little bolts went, you know.
Lots of cool stuff in the episode. Stick around.
So we're gonna set this laser up. We're gonna just hold that lower valance on there and then set this laser up kind of to get it to shoot through one of these openings so we have a general idea of where we're gonna hang that.
Yeah. And we've only got one, unfortunately. Tariffs and other reasons, so no overnight parts from wherever Precision gets them from, but we've got one. So with one we can get an idea on one side and then it'll all be replicated. I see you made a fancy little plate here.
Yeah, which may have to be changed. So we're gonna hang the heim off of this here.
Oh, there we go.
So I'm gonna triangulate a structure and this will support the weight of the turbo. So, and a lot of guys, from what I understand, will support the weight of the turbo with the Schedule 10 stuff. But I kind of want to do a little more because this thing's just going to live on the road and we're not going to be able to control anything once it leaves our hands. So I want to be safe. I don't want anything to crack, you know.
Over-engineered.
Yeah. So this guy will probably have to make another one of these because this is a little too thin. We'll kind of know where to shoot this beam. So we're at, what is that? Looks like 19 and probably 19.
19 dead on. Yeah.
Because this thing's going to be modified also.
And then I guess we just, in terms of right to left, do you want like a reference?
It almost looks like.
So like on the far side of this would be ish.
So I can line my laser up with that.
Yeah.
And then would we say 19 and a half, 19?
19
we'll just
is
say 19 for right now. The good part about that heim joint is we have adjustability.
Yeah.
I need a little mini tripod.
Yeah. We're at 18.
Okay. Minus an inch. That was really close. That was like dead nuts 20, huh?
Oh, now you're getting fancy.
This might be it.
There we go.
That's close enough, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to move our cross line. What do we say with the
yeah, pretty much here.
right there?
Yeah.
Man, that's not where I thought it was going to end up at. Because we've got our hoop.
So it'll be much more, end up being, yeah.
Let's get the fender off. I think it'll be easier to.
All right, so we took the passenger side fender off here, give us some more access. We can see our cross right here with the laser. trying to get an idea of exactly where we want to mock up this turbo.
58 Impala, we're going to start taking it apart today. Wait till you see it. It's pretty immaculate. It's
Oh, really?
amazing car to start with, yeah.
And it's all getting stripped apart.
Yeah.
Is this thing even running?
It's running perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does, man. When we fired it up, it sounded like wristband noise, but then maybe converters loose, you know, like, yeah. It was like, oh. So all this food, the frame, all that stuff's going to go as one. Somebody else that restores these Impalas is going to buy it from me.
Yeah.
So we want to keep everything nice, you know.
It's still
not
valuable. These
disturbing.
things are hard to come by.
Dude. Oh, that was crazy. Damn. 58 convertible Impala. I don't know what these are out of. These are like early 60s Impala or something, huh?
Probably something like that.
Got the cool chrome band right here and stuff. Yeah, damn, dude. What a cherry. Hey, look at this out. It already looks like it's almost like it's, see that, Zach?
Oh yeah. This
See how the gap's tight down low?
Oh, yeah.
It's like it's kind of,
Oh, it's already.
It's already.
well, you know, it might have
bowed.
just, over the years, being put up on lifts and stuff, you
Yeah.
know, and tweaked it.
You took the had an X frame too, right? That you swapped over?
Well, that one I made my own frame
Yeah.
because I wanted to do like a perimeter frame, but yeah, it had the X frame and they're terrible. It's
Yeah.
just one of the things I've been wanting to do for 20 years. You know what I mean? And I finally got decent power motor, and I'm like, man, I better build a nice frame for it. So I actually got the clip from Roadster Shop, gave me this little stub right here.
Oh, so it's just sort of like the,
Yeah,
the
man.
front
So
portion.
they sold me this right here, and
So it's welded onto the frame that you made, because this was on the show, if I remember right.
Well, it is, and
Yeah.
but we didn't finish it.
Okay.
So it was just, I kind of did it as a rolling chassis, you know.
Yeah.
But they filmed it anyway, just to kind of see the progress of it. But since then, we put interior in it, and now it's just putting it back together, really.
Yeah, Adam was showing me some of the cool, like Martin Brothers and the grill back there and everything.
The guys did a killer job on it, and they did that little center console piece in there. Our buddy Timmy John machined that thing for me to kind of match the dash, the factory dash thing, you know. And Chad's like, oh, you gotta put an M in there, man. So he put an M in there, you know. But kind of make it look, you know, original, but not. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Of course it works.
It's like a $5,000 option.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah.
Got a power top and burning windows, man. Hey man, that's probably better than dealing with electric windows.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, the gap's nice. Look at that, man. It's pretty nice. All good. Whoever paints it's gonna be good. Okay. We want
Check.
cut out of container space.
There you go. Well, you can't complain starting with a nice clean base.
Oh man, you sure can. It's rare that you get a car that's in this kind of shape, really, you know. That's what makes these kind of survivors so appealing, man, is when you start with something so nice. You don't really have to necessarily strip them down and blast them, and, you know, just put them on a frame, modernize everything, keeps the cost down, you know.
Yeah.
It's definitely the way to go, man. It's totally changed. It's pretty crazy, man.
Even the 59s are radically.
Oh yeah, 58, 59, yeah, man. It's like, damn.
Look how big those horns are.
That's crazy,
How small,
man.
like how quiet they were.
No, I know.
How can we hold this? Strap or something?
Bigger piece of wood. Turn this.
Yeah, let me get
that
a-
way.
We've got plenty of room there, don't we?
Yeah, because like our radiator would be here.
Yeah.
The intercooler will live. That'd be like a straight shot into the intercooler if everything's doing what
Really,
we need it to do.
So I can still triangulate off of here.
So if we actually pull this,
Thank you.
You need the red tools, Will?
No, I think we'll just push it up in here right now. So we'll just, yeah, so it's really not, that's not a player if the turbo's there.
that's the lower one.
Yeah. Did you just lay a transparent blue over the pearl? Or is that a
I
blue?
put that white pearl base down.
I remember
first,
that, yeah.
And then, because the R1 had the factory race colors.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh. Oh, that's the pearl white there.
Yeah. Yep. And then on the number plate too, on the fairing. So it's, yeah. I just added some kind of a pearl on the factory white. Then it had these other colors, you know, of course the wheels kind of.
Not too shabby for a race bike.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Hopefully he doesn't lay
hopefully
it
he
down.
didn't lay it down. It's like, oh, I don't know, man. If I want to do another one.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to match up all the stripes.
no
It'd probably
way,
be faster
man.
just to redo it again.
No way.
Oh,
Yeah. Also need that. We can get maybe get a screw jack or something. We can just, how much garbage is going to be in front of the radiator either.
well,
We know the intercooler, one
So-
intercooler is going to be down here.
can you pass that other bar again? The front hoop?
We probably need to get that.
Because the reason why I say that is typically that intercooler will be like
On the inside of that, yeah.
right there. So there's more room here
We
for
can
sure.
come out, yeah.
Not messing around, looking good.
And slowly, I gotta just remember where all these little bolts went. Yeah.
Yeah, always a good test of the memory.
Yeah.
Just giving her a little rub.
Make sure it's staying nice and aligned.
Yeah, what do you guys think of this thing? Custom top, custom rear deck lid, C-notch, custom frame, itty bitty little brakes for the Coyote motor. So if you need, like, see how much you could shim that out if you wanted to.
Oh, yeah.
So that's what I was thinking. Like, if the intercooler, if we have the room and it needs to be out here, then so be it, and we can.
Yeah. Yeah, we got plenty of room.
Yeah.
All the activities. Should
Build
we
a
get the-
clubhouse.
Should we get the lower valance and see what that? How much room do we have with that?
Well, it's a good amount. Like, especially depending, like, if we want to do some trimming, I don't obviously probably just run screens on the front.
Yeah, it'll be and the opening's gonna be bigger.
Yeah.
This will probably be made out of metal, and then the lower valance. Really.
Yeah.
This is kind of just for mock-up, obviously, but we're in the. Oh yeah.
We're in the ballpark. That looks good.
This could basically be.
That can all go away.
Yeah. So we could go 90 there down, and then just if this is up right here, it's It's almost just like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Done. And then that's going to have to leave and go the other way, which I think there's, you go what? This tire's nowhere near any of this. When we had, let's see, the tire is.
Pretended like you were turning.
Yeah. There's plenty of room.
Drifting. Jesus.
It's beefy. And see, the thing is, this is going to live in Las Vegas and get driven on surface streets in Las Vegas. So we've really got to focus on controlling heat sink. Scooch in.
You're,
Look. Done.
what if you like
Done.
go the
Or
other
here
way?
we go this way.
There you go.
Yeah.
That makes more sense now.
Yeah. See, I was telling you that's the way it should go. But we're going to have to get creative with that. Cool.
Jesus.
Yeah, this is definitely going to conflict with the tire right now. This whole inner structure over here is going to have to be reworked.
This is going to end up being the tube. I can see it already.
Well, yeah, that's the way they've got it built, as a tube.
Yeah, full tubular front end. Yeah.
We don't have any need for the shock towers anymore.
No, like this is all
Basically.
this is all useless now, because normally with the shock tower here, you cut it there and you tube off the front part of the shock tower, but that's irrelevant in this case. So now we could actually do something really nice, which in fact could make these fenders, it'd be cool to make them like seamless, or actually if you could invert this lip, you know what I mean? Like fold it so it's under and almost have the fenders mounted. So this is like super, super clean on what it's sitting on.
Take all that out of there. There's no reason for it to be all that. So we can go upstairs on the computer and redesign that. Can't remember what that was. 825.
Oh, it's fine.
So this just tells me how much surface area this file is going to take up. Survey says. Oh, nope.
Oh.
So I didn't spend a bunch of time on it. Or we can just, damn, these are way off, dude.
So that works. Why does that one work and this one doesn't?
Well, the hole spacing might be different.
Like these are all the same, right?
Yeah, they're all the same. Let's
Yeah, so they're designed to go.
Let's see how this thing compares to this.
Yeah, these all work, huh?
Yeah, but see how we're off.
You should have measured this.
Living on the edge. Oh, I think this is it.
Oh.
No. Those two still? Damn, what the hell, dude?
I think you
This
didn't
one?
do that one.
Oh.
So
Cool, that's it. You can clean out the edges. Call that one done.